Bad, y'all. My mama picked the inopportune time to call me. Let me also make sure that this is off. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Hopefully y'all can see me. Y'all let me know in the chat what looks good, what don't. Currently applied chat widget and I also need that one. Boom. Alright, we got both of those. We gravy. What's poppin', y'all? Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me, y'all can see me. This is a test of the Solar Eclipse Broadcast Network. And I'm trying to see what I can see. And shit, it's almost covered up, man. It looks like if you snip the fingernail, like just the tip, that looks like about what's left. Right? Shout out 030 North in the chat. I see you. I see you. I came out to see what's popping with this eclipse. Chilling with the dog. The whole neighborhood's outside. Shout out 298 Sosa. I don't know who it was. I think it was 323G asked me the other day if I was gonna do anything on the eclipse, and I said, well, is the eclipse selling dope? Is the eclipse selling dope? Is the eclipse got beef with anybody? If not, then if it do, then I'll cover it. All right, but here we are anyway. Shout out to my old man for busting out the trusty glasses. He had some glasses, he said, sitting around. Shout out Oso. Let me know if you can see this eclipse on the island, but don't look up at it, bro. You need these glasses right here if you're gonna look up at it. Right? Don't wild out. Right? Damn. I see two dudes hitting a crank, moving the moon in position in front of the sun. So this might be some Truman Show bullshit we see right here. All right? Salutes, Jonathan Pantoja. We outside, man. Do an outside stream today. Why not, huh? Just for a little while. Hang out. What's up? Rainbow, come here. You want to say hi to the people? Come on. Let's say hi to the people. You see the people? So what's up, y'all? I need a haircut, y'all. What's poppin'? Huh? This the Rainbow Waffles Puppy Love Pedraza right here. Right? Alright, we're gonna get a haircut though. Don't look directly into the sun, Rainbow. Good. No eclipse for Oso. No eclipse for Oso. Cool then. Watch yourself. Don't look up in the sky. There got to be an eclipse out there though. I mean, we share the same moon and the same sun. You wilding right now, son. Salutes. Hope everybody's having a good, I don't know, what's today, Monday? Hope everybody's having a good Monday. Salutes to y'all. All right, can't cover my, I basically, my old man was like, yo, why don't you come by the crib? I got some glasses sitting up by the, on the counter for the eclipse. So I said, yeah, let me go check this eclipse out. And lo and behold, there it is. There it is. So the rest of y'all don't look directly into the sun. All right. Let's make sure we take care of our vision. We don't want to fuck that up. What's popping with y'all? How y'all doing? Huh? Everybody having a good day? We outside, man. Chilling. I almost looked up at the sun. What happens? My eyeballs blow out. It's a wrap for me. It's good. See what this looks like. Now, from what I'm told, we're not gonna see the complete cover of the whole thing. From what I'm told, this is as much as we gonna get in Chicago. Looking pretty crazy though. But what's the difference between this and when you got a half moon in the sky? What's covering up the half moon? Is it light? Is it clouds? Huh? Also said it's hot as fuck. Go see how hot it is out underneath that eclipse out there, bro. Go see what kind of heat that is. Alright? Go put your eyeballs underneath the rays of that eclipse and see what that do. 298 said, hell no. Shy, they just want you to spend money on some glasses. Bruh, well, the money is spent. The last thing I want to do is blow my peepers out for what I got left of life. Right? My question to you, 298, is did you look directly at it without eye protection? That's the question. And did it work? Is your shit like liquefied now and falling out your head? That's the question. What's it look like in Cali? You got glasses out there in Cali? What's it look like out there in Cali, Luis? Cali probably get the whole view of the whole thing blacked out. What you doing, doggo? Cali probably be able to get the whole view. Supposedly, yeah, beautiful, nice. 298 said they got you, Shy. Hey, get me. I ain't looking up. I ain't looking up. Not right now. See this right here? I ain't going. They get me. No clouds, huh? No clouds in Cali, huh? Well, get you a pair of these. Don't listen to 298. Get you a pair of these and look up at that sun out there in Cali. All right? I was through the whole neighborhood. A couple of people looking dead at it. I could feel I felt the difference. I got them glass bricks in my shower, so I could see. Yeah, as I was taking a shower, I could see the just the change in what the sunlight felt like. It felt white, and it felt like it was, it moved a little bit. I could feel it through the glass. A little crazy. They definitely got me, but I'll let them get me, dog. I ain't looking up. Not without them 3D glasses on. And then somebody said, well, what do you do with this stuff when it's over? We're not gonna see another one. We're not gonna see another eclipse like this for 150 years. Somebody said to ship these to, I believe they said South American countries. That South American countries are gonna be able to see this in August 24th, I believe they said. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna hold on to my glasses just in case God do this again. But it's right there. You can see it. That's why this is let me ask everybody, is time capsule it. Time capsule this, right? With a little note that says 298 said they got me. Salute Perfecto J77. Dercio 24. Dercio said 2040 is the next time. 2040. Well, God willing, we're still around for that one. Cheers from Cabo. Salutes to you, Adrian. Hope you're having a great time. Saludos to the family. Have a great time. Be safe. I gotta get me a new tripod. This tripod is that one with the million configuring pieces. It's whack. Rainbow, you hot? You wanna go outside? What you want? Nah, it's cool out here. You chilling. Let's see. Who did I miss over here? I'm gonna move that. And let me make this out a little bit. Boom. I guess with this, once it's gone, it's gone. Wish I was in Cabo right now. Wish I was on the island right now. Dercio 2040's next. Dercio said 2045, something like that. Either way, long time. Jonathan Pantoja said it may be a trip, but my head hurting. Who knows though? You know what I'm saying? You never know. Is anybody's wife acting funny since this whole eclipse talk? Anybody wife acting funny? Anybody wife don't know how to act right now? Huh? Y'all let me know. Huh? Is there Mercury in retrograde or whatever? Huh? Is y'all's wives retrograding? That's the question. Over this 298 said your YouTube getting better with the notifications for real. I hope so. I mean, hopefully YouTube starts paying attention that we're consistent on this side, and You know, the more you let people know, the more people will, you know, come hang out. That's what YouTube's main goal is, to keep as many people on here as possible. You know, don't mind me. I keep moving up because I'm trying to read. Shout out Young Jizzle. Young Jizzle said, "My son's acting funny." See, it might be this eclipse that's got her acting crazy, dog. They're gonna start using, all these women gonna start using that as an excuse very soon, that their Mercury is retrograding. All right, then you're gonna have to, you know, retrofit her retrograde and get things right. Rainbow, don't look directly at the sun, man. Huh? You look like you worried, like you want. You smell some. Come here, Rainbow. Come here. Don't you go to that door. Don't you run over there. Don't you move.
Get your superpowers yet?
Not yet. Well, I don't know. I might have just opened the garage with my mind over here, John.
There you go. You got it.
I might have just done that. Hold on, y'all. I'm waiting on my superpowers. I thought I opened the garage door with my mind, but nah, that's Johnny. Rainbow, come here. Don't you walk over there. My brother just showed up. Neighbor was asking if I had my superpowers, but I didn't know who opened the garage door. All right, don't move. Salute, y'all. Let me see. Headstone said I'm the science. Hey, Rainbow. I'm at a science center on Fig and King in LA, Shy. Apollo called me. I lost it. I caught the Mazatlan Carbondale look through the NASA telescope. It was dope. I'll keep it. Honey, you two came through with the Noto today. Outside. What up? Where's Luz? They're showing her this shit. Y'all want to see that? Y'all see that shit? But look down.
Yeah.
Put them on. Look up. And then when you're done, look down. Put them. But they said they were live too. Watch what you say. They said that I got for the glasses, but I didn't get got. The old man got. Shout out Vernon Himes. We outside today, Vernon Himes. We outside. Headstone Restoration. Rainbow. Yeah, that's my niece's dog, man. They named her. My name for her is Rainbow Puppy Love. My choice for her was Marshmallows. Got the Apple Visions on. So Headstone, you got to see this from what's it called? Observatory. Hold on, man. You gonna fingerprint my lenses and shit?
My bad.
Fucking burn my eyes out with finger oil and shit. Are they showing this to Lucy? I think they are. I think everybody is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because one of these kids end up taking off them glasses and burning their retinas.
Well, now it feels like it's going the other way. Now I feel like I could see more of the sun itself than I could
It's in my...
just 5 minutes ago. I don't know. Be careful, Michael, with your woman, because this shit is retrograde and moon shit. You know how that goes. Oh, and the LA Science Museum. Salutes to you, Headstone. So that I said, saludos, Shy. I wasn't able to watch it. I got videos and pics from family for the eclipse. Shit, I'm still looking at it. It's still popping up there. But I got the, you know, the super shades, right? These are to keep my corneas from, you know, melting and falling out of my head. I wish I could scroll down this chat. For some reason, I can't scroll it down. You gonna put the dog aside?
I'll bring the other dogs out.
Oh, all right. Headstone says beautiful. They let you take a picture of it over there, Headstone? Of it itself? We outside, man. Salutes to y'all. Hope y'all having a good day. We chilling. I got an audition to do today, and then prepare for some travel. Some travel coming up. We're gonna be outside a whole lot in the next couple of days. I'm hoping in the next week. 3:30 today too. We should be dropping Diddy Day 6 edited video of the Diddy coverage we've done this week. Diddy Day 6. Tell your wife I said salute. Headstone, salutes to you and your family, sir. So that I say, yeah, I didn't get the super shades, so I could see it. Yeah, no, gotta look at it with the super. I ain't looked at it without the super shades yet. 298 told me I should gamble my eyeballs, but I'm not gambling my eyeballs. I'm gonna put these on. Jonathan said, I was told that according to certain beliefs that certain rocks would get energy from the eclipse. Well, bring all the rocks out. Right? Let's harness this eclipse energy. I don't know. This eclipse energy had ex-girlfriends texting in the middle of the night. Their Mercury is in retrograde. Rainbow, gotta leave her alone. You don't hear her growling at you like that? She don't want to be played with. Alright? She don't bark, she don't talk, she growls. That's what she do. I looked at it through a welding mask. See, that's the way to do it, Vernon. I'm sure that worked like this. This ain't no welding glass, but what do I see? Oh, I see a woman who's in retrograde right now. See, it looks like before y'all got here, it was like a little sliver of the sun, just a little bit, like if you clipped a nail.
Yeah.
Now it's a little bit more. I think there's two guys up there just cranking that motherfucker, moving it over like Truman Show and shit.
I was watching it. This guy was live streaming. He has a fucking solar
lens.
Yeah, he was live streaming. He's in Colorado though, so he had less than us.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. That's as much as we was gonna get. Well, how far it got from me that I saw it. That's how much we was gonna get. They're laughing at the woman in retrograde. J. Cole being sorry kind of broke my heart. I kind of get it, but I kind of don't. Being an MC and being that I understand hip hop is competitive.
I was so disappointed to watch that. I watched it twice. I thought it was AI generated first.
I don't know if y'all heard that. My brother thought J. Cole's apology to Kendrick was AI generated. Yeah, that was a bit disappointing.
Now I'm Team Kendrick. I'm sorry. J. Cole, I can't hold the same.
Did you hear the other song, though?
I heard all of it.
I was just waiting for Kendrick to come with his next one, and then the other guys could jump in, but
he invited Kendrick to clap back. And
seems to be over, and that's what it should have been. That's what it was. To me, that's what it was. It was an invite to clap back. It was what Kendrick dropped on that Future song. To me, wasn't round one. That was the starter pistol. That was the shot. You know what I'm saying? Cole picked up. Now it was time for Kendrick to come back, and we was going to get this. They didn't have to go crazy on each other. They didn't have to. But this nice guy shit, I'm not with this nice guy shit in hip-hop.
One thing he said, 100% it was the talk. The talk got him. The internet talking and what they were saying online, that what got him.
Well, then what they going to get him to do now? Because he's getting shit on all day. Got academics calling him a bitch. I don't like when academics calls dudes bitches that he wouldn't call bitches to their face. But what's the internet gonna do to Cole now? Is he gonna get gassed up tomorrow and just diss the internet? He gonna drop a diss track on the internet?
Might Delete Later was supposed to be a promotion for the fall off or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
I felt like this is the worst thing he could have done brand wise for himself.
Like he put an asterisks on the fall off.
Yeah, people gassed.
People are mad. You mad right now. Let's see how you feel in a week. Let's see what they talking about here. Salute Chucky Chingong in the building. You said what?
I was on my spiritual stuff too. But guess what? Hip hop's a contact sport. Like that's what's
right. Jonathan said, I believe the total eclipse is only supposed to last 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I got as close to the edge as I was going to get, and now it's pulling back. Pause. Vernon said, I work with quite a few Mexicans. Over half of them didn't show up today for work because of the eclipse. Not because they wanted to watch it. Some type of superstitious thing. Shit, who knows, far? We know this is how the fucking Mayans got disappeared and shit.
That show Heroes, it started with a super eclipse.
Is that what it was? Powers. Heroes? I'm waiting for my powers right now. I already know I got a power. That I can have ex-girlfriends calling at 3 o'clock in the morning and me not answering the phone. That's my superpower. That's it. My superpower. Let's see. Oh, that's it, man. It's backing up. It's moving away from the sun now. Sun look much more prominent in the sky. So here's my question. Maybe I missed it. That's what it was. And maybe it did cover the whole thing. Maybe I missed it. Because it's going that way. And when I saw it, it seemed to be going that way, but slowly. So So maybe at one point it did cover the whole thing, and I just wasn't here yet. I don't know. Again, salute Chucky Chingong on the check-in. Young Jizzle said, did day turn tonight for about 2 minutes in Chicago? Not really. You could tell that it got a little bit darker, but nothing turned tonight. Yeah. You could tell it got a little, the superhero shades. You could tell it, now the wind's coming back, right? So we already heard that some wives are in retrograde, and this eclipse got them tripping. I just didn't want to let down whoever it was. I think it was 323G, who asked if I was going to cover the eclipse. We here. You know what I'm saying? We outside. San Antonio did. The street lights even turned down. Really? Now that's a real deal eclipse. I guess in the middle of the country we don't get all that. All it did was like, it was like if a heavy cloud crossed the sun. What y'all doing? Yeah, it was like if a heavy, I wonder how I could, I'm trying to be able to scroll the chat on this. Again, salutes to y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. We hanging out. Salutes, Riot. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. So I'm calling it today. I'm going to say it's going to be April 20th. April 20th, it'll be myself, Jay Flores, and Peter Flores. The topic of that day, one of the topics of the day, big topics of that day will be SA, sexual assault, and PDF files in the cartel world, in the underworld. Child abuse in the underworld. And we're also going to get an update on the wives. We'll get an update on the wives. So we got some shit popping. Nathan, we are live. Jonathan said that's some other stuff I heard, that Mayans and other tribes had the belief system of the power or energy of the sun and the moon. Somehow, I also heard about mineral rocks. Boy, you doing your research over there. You got your rocks in the window, bro? Catching that energy? We are live, Nathan. We are live. And I just announced we will be doing a show with the twins on April 20th on my channel. I haven't locked down a time yet. When I lock down a time, I will let y'all know. I will put it out there. Also, we'll be getting an update on the cartel wives, and we'll be discussing child abuse in the cartel world. All right. In between here and then, I'll be doing a lot of these. Shout out Michael Wright for the subscription. Appreciate you. Zoraida said, my family in Mexico, it got dark. Not pitch, but pretty dark for a couple of seconds. It was awesome to watch. I felt in my house, I was like rushing to get out of there because I was like, I could see it coming through the windows different. And it felt like it was getting dark. It felt like I had shades on inside my house. But when I got outside, it was cool. And when I got here, again, there was a little sliver of the sun showing. And so I'm thinking maybe the moon got all the way across it, and by the time I got here, I just caught it, caught that little piece. Hey, Shai, what's the biggest thing you've learned from talking to the Flores twins about their situation? Hope you're good on that audition, bro. Get that role. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's an audition for a commercial. You like commercials? You want to get commercials? Commercials pay big. Commercials pay more sometimes than the shit that you do on TV shows. Give me 1 sec. Let me make sure I got all dogs in this yard. Nobody got away. Oh, the door's open? Oh, so you good. All right, you good. What's the biggest thing I've learned since interviewing the Flores twins? Shout out Baltazar on the check-in. What's the biggest thing you learned from talking to the Flores twins about their situation? I don't know if I learned it from talking to them or if I learned it just by listening to the story, but I learned that the picking and choosing is more prevalent than I had imagined, or that I actually thought about. I didn't really give a shit before. What did I learn? I mean, I learned their story, man. I learned that their situation wasn't as cut and dry as people would like it to be. Most people don't want to do any critical thinking. Most people don't want to, do the work involved with the story and understanding the ins and outs of it, and I from speaking to them, I'll tell you what I did learn. I learned that they are exactly what they said they were. They are exactly what we heard they were in the Surviving El Chapo podcast. Julio Cardenas side, much love from Houston. Salutes to you. Nathan Wallace said, did the Twins ever come across any of the notorious street dudes like Wayne Perry, Alpo, or Kenneth Supreme McGriff? That's all before their time, Brody. That's all before their time. Wayne Perry, Alpo, Preem. The Twins is late 90s, early 2000s. Salutes Ian Eslip on the check-in. Julio Cardenas, saludos para los cohetes. Pete and Jay, salutes to you, Julio. Julio Cardenas, much love from all my peeps from Chicago. Much love for all my peeps from Chicago. Salutes to you, Julio. Chucky Chingon said, yeah, Twins changed our outlook. I still don't like that they put the finger in on their close friends after they brought them up. Yeah. Again, and I could like that as much as I don't want to like it, but am I supposed to bring it to their attention every time? Some people would like that. Like, some people would just like the conversation to be me just over and over again screaming snitch. Well, shout out Voltas. A lot of people think I am biased. A lot of people think I've gone soft on them since they've been on my channel. But my thought is, what can I tell them that they haven't heard already, and how do I get to the rest of the story if I'm constantly point my finger in their face about what they did or what they didn't do? They made their choice. Not my choice to make it for them. It's their choice to make it. So Valtasar said, only asking because I feel like you're one of the few YouTubers who are non-biased. I'm just here trying to get to the truth. Vernon Heim said, Twins are family men for sure. Nathan, I missed your question. Hold on, man. I'm trying to figure out how to scroll over here. Can't figure that out yet. Lock layer. Italics. Hold on. I'm just trying to figure out how to scroll. I ain't got that figured out yet. So if you can, Nathan, copy and paste what your comment, put it back in there because I can't see it. Chucky said that's a hard deal. It is what it is, though. You're right. They were put in a no-win situation. Johnson, congratulations on working hard to get the Twins on your channel as often as you do. You stay consistently dedicated and hard working with your resiliency. Shout out Jay, stay crashing in on us. Absolutely, man. And again, salutes to them for always being, gracious with their time. They'll be back on the 20th, and we're gonna talk about these PDF files in the cartel. That's what we're gonna do, because why not? We pick and choose, right? But that's one thing I did learn from interviewing them personally, is that they are who they say they are. You know what I'm saying? They're thoughtful guys. They're smart guys. They don't want the rah-rah. Yeah, you might hear them and they talk slick and shit like that, but they don't want the problems. Ian said, I think the Twins just wanted to get away from the cartels. They didn't think they were going to have to rat on their friends, but they were at the point of no return. That was the point. That was it. Like, the things were mutually exclusive. In order for them to be where they are today, they had to do what they did then. Chucky Chingon say you can't pick and choose. A piece of shit is a piece of shit. That's it. If I found out the Twins had some underage smut on their jacket today, tomorrow you wouldn't hear about them no more over here. Or you'd hear about them, but you'd hear about them in the wrong way. Again, they made it clear there's none of that smut on their name. And they too, go through revelations and have revelations of the conversations that we're having. I mean, even Jay, when he was on the other day, talking about the age at which his mother married his father. Right? These are things that seem normal in some cultures and in some families. Right? But it's 2024. Nathan said, I know Wayne Perry, Fat Cat, and Ken Supreme McGriff were before their time, but they are serving life sentences, which is why, if they came across them in jail. I don't know. I asked them. I know they, again, they came across and are very good friends with Rayful Edmonds, but I could ask them about the rest. My bad, Nathan. It didn't dawn on me that you were asking in jail. 298 said, bro, motherfucker snitch on their friends over an ounce or a year or two. The twins had their family and themselves on the line. How you gonna judge them for saving their kids? So that I said, that's going to be a great live. There's a lot of PDF in the cartel life. Yeah, and then there's dudes walking around wearing shirts of these PDF files, right? Because they're our hero, because they're criminals and they stuck it to the man. Not my motherfucking hero if you hurting kids. Definitely not my hero. Fuck out of here. No? Definitely not my hero. Chucky said, it's normal in Mexico. I've seen it firsthand and it changed my view on big timers. And there it is. It's normal. It's normal. It's normal in a lot of families. It's normal in a lot of cultures. When considering bringing up this topic, people have told me, hold on a sec. People have told me, bro, they probably won't even care that you're talking about this. Hold on. Spoke about meeting Fat Cat in jail and getting on well with him. Nate, I'm trying to keep up, but I got most of it. Yeah, we'll ask them those questions, though, when they're here. Jonathan said, unfortunately, from what I've seen from being Mexican, I've always seen that messed up pedo lifestyle on some generational curse-ish to this very day. That's what I'm talking about. And that's how Jay brought it up when we spoke about it the other day. When we spoke about it the other day, Jay's mentality was, bro, you got to look at it. That, these guys live this life. This is their real life. This is how they live. This is part of the culture. They want their young virgin wives. Well, guess what? It's time to put you on blast and get you off of a t-shirt. All right? If you assaulted little kids, if you did anything to anybody, any underage, anybody, it's fuck you. Baltazar said, Shy, did you ever imagine Humboldt Park, Wicker Park, and Logan Square was going to be gentrified? Yeah, when it was time to think about that stuff, I didn't know what the word gentrified meant. But, it's night and day. But the only thing that has changed is the people that are allowed to live there, because you still get shot and robbed in there. You know what I'm saying? That ain't changed. Chucky said, I've seen them whistle at young girls. I'd be like, that's a little girl. And they would be like, it's Mexico. It's different. Nah, man, I got daughters. Like, yeah, like, fuck you. Stay in Mexico then. Keep that shit in Mexico. That's for Mexico's government to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Come on this side with that shit then. They live different. No morals. It's crazy. Yeah, like it becomes part of the culture. Something that gets passed down. To me, it's just like the Puerto Rican-Mexican beef. It's a fake fucking beef. It comes from boxing, right? It's not a real beef. People still commingle, make families together, have friends together and shit like that, right? It ain't no drama, but it's always jokes and it's always this and it's always that. And it's like you're just passing on the same shit over and over and over and over. And that's what happened with the with the whole underage shit in Mexico. That culture just passed it down over and over. Let me see what I can see of this jump off over here. All right, that's it. Almost got a full sun now. Right? It's the sun with a bite taken out of it by one of these retrograders. But yeah, my thing is, we come from a country that glorifies the drama, the killing, the beef, the war, our movies, our action and gore. You know what I mean? And we like our Tony Montanas. We'll rock a shirt with our Tony Montanas, and we like our this one or that one. We like our crime heroes or superheroes, right? Came from the bottom, stuck it to the man. I can't put you on a shirt if you mess with kids. You mess with kids, fuck you. All right. I see what's his face? No Jumper. They got a Chapo Escobar shirt. Well, if both of them are known to diddle with young children, then fuck them. I don't want no parts of it. All right. Shout out Vernon Himes. Hold on, let me get this right out there real quick. Jonathan, I have uncles with that mentality, but unfortunately for them, they have some very outspoken nieces, calling them out. Viejos cochinos. Que no le da vergüenza. Absolutely. Salutes to you, Zoraida, and the rest of the primas that are telling the uncles off. Jonathan Pantoja said it's almost like arranged marriages. I believe Viv mentioned it in Cartel Wives when families would bring their daughters to the twins. It's crazy, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Why don't you arrange an of-age woman for yourself? And then it be these old, dirty, ugly motherfuckers like, you super entitled, you old lame. You an old lame. Got a little power, now you can take anybody's daughter that you want. It's crazy. Vernon asked if I'm covering UFC 300. Maybe like this, Vernon. Maybe with this on. Jonathan said it's almost like a... Chucky said it's very poor there, so a young girl thinks that that's her way out. So her parents even push it. I get it. I mean, this world is fucked up in a whole bunch of different ways. There's a lot of places where it's like that. Where a person doesn't have their own free will. Where a person is told that, they got to marry this one or that one. Or they get pushed out the house by a certain age and got to do this or that. I get it. But I don't. Not here. I mean, not here. To be fair, in majority Latin countries, there's a hypersexuality. It's not only Mexico, it's also big other Latin countries. It's 100% true. I believe it. Ian Estep said there's no room for PDF files in this world. Your vid success, Scarface, Tony was against killing kids. I told you, no kids. Now look at you now. You're dead. All right? If y'all remember, that guy that was ready to hit that button, all right, in Scarface, right? That guy was the bell guy from Breaking Bad, Salamanca. Ding, 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 ding. Same thing. Went out with a bomb. This one, he didn't go out with a bomb. Tony put his face all over the side of the whip. But yeah, I agree with you, Baltazar, that it ain't just Mexico. It's a lot of countries. My thing is here. American culture. American kids. Right? Teenagers. You wearing a Chapo shirt because you're like, yeah, fuck the man. I'm wearing a Chapo shirt. But if he's a pedo, then what are we talking about here? Shout out Goth Beauty on the check-in in the building. What's up, Goth? Long time no see, girl. We chilling. We outside today. Now that the eclipse is gone, I wore the wrong shirt. It got cold out here quick. Chuck G. Gon said, my old boss was trying to hook me up with his daughter, saying I'm going to be his son. That was an honor. She was my age at least. Well, yeah. See? That's... He was trying to hook you up, all right? I get it. First of all, it's already weird for a father to... I don't know. I'm with the fathers that are like, I watch from a distance and make sure he ain't a snake and cut him if I have to. You know what I'm saying? Not the dude that's like, hey, maybe you guys would make a great couple. Nah, like, you're a father. Be a father and shut the fuck up. Your vid sucks. That check conversation always enters my head when I think about it. Chucky Chico, boo. Your vid sucks said, what do you think about the chair shirts? I was one to wear the chair shirts. You know? But when you think about innocent people, and again, it's pie in the sky for me to ever believe that there could be a revolution without collateral damage, you know. But when you find out somebody's a monster, and the ones that had nothing to do with it, you know, were no matter to them, then it's fuck them too. You know? I ain't wore a chair shirt then. It's a question I'd like to ask Mike Tyson. He'd probably tell me why he ended up getting the chest tattoo. He'd have again, it's all perspective. Doesn't change my mind one way or the other. Same thing with the twins. It was perspective. I felt the way that I felt about them doing what they did before I even knew the story. Then when I spoke to them, I got more perspective. Does it change some things? It changes some things. Does it change everything? It doesn't change everything. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. We move on with the conversation. Chucky said, my brother's named Che after Che Guevara. Pops was wild. Jonathan said, any opinions on Cardi B pretty much going off on Mexicans and not wanting to be considered a Mexican or a dirty Mexican, a.k.a. That's to me, that's a New York thing. You know? A New York thing and a 1980s mentality that her father probably pushed on her. That's the same kind of shit I'm talking about. Oh, dirty Mexican. Like, what? That's just you know, some people get this racism at the crib. I haven't seen that story either, Jonathan. You said Act posted it. I'm gonna look into it. I haven't seen it. But you know, you get these ideologies grandfathered in from asshole to asshole in families. I thought racism was gonna die out for a long time ago. Evidently not. Evidently we create new races every year. Who'd have thunk it? How y'all like these little outside Q&A live streams? You know, not tethered to the desk. Again, Vernon, maybe I'll cover UFC 300 like this, you know, have this camera on while I watch. That way I can talk to y'all while y'all watching. You know what I mean? We trying new things every day, Brody. Chucky, you weren't named though after no revolutionary? Your father kept the revolutionary name for your brother? Why you do that? Well, I almost looked at the sun. I'm supposed to be working on an audition, packing a bag. New scenery, change it up. Yeah, I'm with that. From what I understand, I think I could share the screen too. Not only that, I could do this with a laptop. I could bring the laptop out here, whatever. I'm not at my crib. Chucky said I was junior. Oh man, you missed out on the revolutionary name, man. You just junior, Chucky. Oh man, bogus. Let's see what this what's the biggest street life myth that you have heard? Street life myth? Loyalty. Jonathan said, this is dope. It's a nice change of pace, but all content is appreciated in my humble opinion. I appreciate you, sir. Baltazar, I think that's it. Loyalty, man. You know, I think it exists between, you know, a person here, a person there, but the streets is everybody for oneself. Don't tell me all gangs is so that I got somebody and I got a group of people. Nah. They'll turn you in, they'll turn you over. You know, for the 5 other guys that will turn you over, you might have one that won't, but you know, what good is he? It's loyalty though. Jonathan 298 said it was dope. Shy, roll one up with you for sure. Appreciate it. Smoke them while you got them. Go Bucks said facts. Good answer. Yeah, that's the one, I think. Salute Go Bucks. But I think that's the one, man. It's fake love. Again, that's why I believe in Buddy's idea about, you know, making it clear to a young kid, like, this is guaranteed. This is not maybe, this is not if. You will be betrayed by your own. You will be betrayed by people that you thought loved you. You will, they will do you wrong. They will steal from you. Because there's a different, you have a crew of 10 dudes. It's a different character, each two of them. Like, you got the one that's a thief that'll help you look for something that he already stole, right? You got the one that's a liar, habitual liar. What's the other word for it? Also said the streets are a myth. Yeah, I believe it. So you got the thief, you got the liar, you got the one that'll just that he got your back until you're his scapegoat, till you're the last thing left that he could reach to save him. In a group of 10 men, you have all these different characters, and it's like, it's hard to love those, man. But once you get around my age, you done sifted through them all. You know what I mean? You done got through them. They still trying to come around, the ones that are living. They still try to be in your circle. You see them every now and then at a funeral or at a this or that. They still look at you like they're the man and you not. I still look at them like, what, bitch? It is what it is. Go Buck said you a real one. Salute to you, sir. Vernon Heim said not all money is good money. That's an absolute fact. That's another one. Learned that one early in the game. Not all money is good money. Chucky said the game changed. The work is more lethal. I was a bug guy. This new shit still get your will get your life sentence for sure. Compulsive liar. Your vid sucks. Salutes. Chavinda 773 said the older you get, the smaller your circle. My circle is me and Oso. You know what I'm saying? And King Chaz, that's it. Jonathan Pantoja 50 says street cred ain't shit. What is it? It's nothing. Vernheim said you got your back way back. Yep. Well, I didn't think I was going to do a live stream today. I do know that, I wonder what happens. What time is it now? Because at 3:30, maybe I'll end this right before 3:30, because at 3:30 I'm going to drop Diddy Day 6. But I kind of like this. This was dope. Also said facts. You know? It's me and Oso, that's my circle. And King Chaz. You know? Me and King Chaz went to the Scarface concert. If it wasn't just me and King Chaz, it'd have been me and Oso and King Chaz. But Oso, he's out laying our beloved to rest. He's on his duty shit. I don't know if y'all seen that meme. There was a video of a dude in New York and he's just dragging a coffin down the street by himself. I always tell people that's also dragging my coffin down the street when it's all over. Who needs 6 pallbearers? Jonathan said, love your enemies, hate your friends. Absolutely. Thief, liar, the two-faced, the instigator, the low-key hater, the emotional all of that. This is just different people all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a 10-man crew, you got to deal with them 10 people. Now, if you sift through 100 of them and you end up with 10 real ones, then you did a good thing. You thought forward, Chucky said you got fam in AZ. Nah, brother, salutes to you. I appreciate you, sir. I'm gonna be coming out to AZ soon, man. I got somebody to see out there. But again, Diddy Day 6 will be popping up 3:30 my time, which is like 30 minutes from now. Diddy Day 6. We covered if Christian is a weirdo too. 350 is for MD. What you mean MD? 330 is for for all. 330 is for 298. Clarify, please. What else? Anybody catch WrestleMania last night? What y'all think? Listen, I wanted to write a big editorial about this last night. I was itching to do it, but I was like, who wants to hear this shit? But what I got from what I got from WrestleMania was, man, hard work, man. Hard work do shit that talent could never comprehend, bro. You know, I'll tell you this. I remember I was a big wrestling guy as a kid. You know what I'm saying? As I got older, I got out of it. You know, and you know, every now and then I'll check in, see what's popping. Same with basketball. After they took apart my dynasty, once it was over with in Chicago for the Bulls, I went my way. Same thing with the Bears. 85. Refrigerator Perry, Dan Hampton, Singletary, all my guys. Once that was over, I was done. And same thing with wrestling. But every now and then I'll check in. Like when I checked in on basketball, I found a young D Rose and I asked somebody in the room, like, who's that kid right there? You know what I'm saying? And I got to see what he did. I got to see what he became from there, you know? I felt the same way with wrestling. Like I would look back and I would see something happen, and then I saw Roman Reigns get the belt, and I heard everybody shitting on him, saying how much they thought that this dude wasn't the guy for the job, right? Here I am all these years later. Yesterday he's on WrestleMania, and I hear them mention him with 3 other names that nobody else could be mentioned with: Bruno Sammartino, Bob Backlund, and Hulk Hogan as the longest reigning champion, right? IB said those Attitude years was lit. Those were my sister's years of wrestling, and I was into that with her, through her, you know. Vernon Hines said Walter Payton. Absolutely. I mean, my Walter Payton hoodies, my Walter Payton jerseys are golden to me. Walter Payton, again, my favorite as well. All right. My heart's still broken that he didn't get a touchdown in that game. Jonathan said, did you catch WrestleMania this weekend? Junkyard Dog was dope, and the Von Erichs were my shit. All of that. I loved it all, right? Growing up, I was an aficionado. I was that dude. I knew it. What it was. So here I am, and I'm hearing, you know, when Roman Reigns got the belt initially, people were concerned that he couldn't carry it. And then I seen him yesterday being named with the longest reigning champions ever. That belt went back and forth after Hulk Hogan. It went between 1 million people, but the longest people to hold it is Bruno Sammartino, Bob Backlund, Hulk Hogan, and Roman Reigns. You know? And I thought, Ian Eslip said the fridge was unstoppable. Man. And salute the fridge. Salute that whole team. Salute Mongo McMichael. So then I thought about it last night. I was like, yo, that's hard work. That's dedication that got this dude now. The dude that I remember the last time I was checking in for him, they were talking shit that he couldn't hold the throne. He couldn't hold the crown. And he's mentioned among the legends now. And he's still young, right? He's still got a couple years left in him. And then I saw Cody Rhodes. I thought the same thing, because a bunch of years back, I had just happened to be walking into the room and somebody was watching wrestling, and somebody said Rhodes, and I said that who's he to Dusty, and they were like, that's his son. Chuck Chico said there's a famous wrestling school in Chicago, I believe. Yeah, there is. Can't think of the name off top. I've done music with some wrestlers out here. I've done some acting with some wrestlers out here. It's a big wrestling culture in Chicago. Go Bucks said Jim Brown. Salute Jim Brown. Where was I? So I said, who is that? They said that's Dusty Rhodes' son, right? Now, for those that are in the know, you know, Dusty Rhodes was kind of persona non grata when it came to the WWE, you know? He was a guy from other territories. He was the competition to New York for a long time. And when he got there, they was going to make him look as foolish as they possibly could. And they took the son of a plumber and they put him in polka dot draws, right? Gave him a sidekick. But you know what Dusty did? He made the best of that shit. Made noise with that shit. Got a pop with that shit. So salute to Dusty for that, right? And then I remember seeing the kid, and then you see what happened with Goldust, right? He never got to the pinnacle, again, made the best of the spot that they put him in, right? And then I saw Cody Rhodes, and somebody had pointed out it was Cody Rhodes, and I was like, and he had some weird costume, and I was like, look how they got him, man, looking goofy. He's going to be a mid-card guy, like, what's going to happen? You know, look at him. He looked like he wasn't doing shit. And here we are all these years later, and they have what arguably could be one of the greatest wrestling WrestleMania main events in the history of wrestling. To me, I stand strong. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Macho Man Randy Savage, WrestleMania 3, Pontiac Silverdome. To me, that's the greatest WrestleMania match of all time. But, you know, I digress. Chucky said, remember when Dusty Rhodes was acting black on his new character? He was funny as hell. They didn't want Roman because they thought they were getting another experience of John Cena, who carried the WWE. They did Dusty Rhodes' son Goldust dirty with that character, you know. But again, I saw hard work, man, and it was dope to see Cody Rhodes yesterday, the son of the plumber, have his moment, get his time, you know, get his just due. I agree with Chael Sonnen. I haven't seen the video, but I saw the title, and he was like, this is the most unplanned, you know, lame celebrations ever. It was a weak celebration afterwards. It's like nobody knew who to give the microphone to. There was no presentation. There was no, you know, none of that. But again, I just saw it as a testimony of hard work for a person like Roman Reigns and for a person like Cody Rhodes to be in the positions that they were in last night, to have the legends that were backing them up last night, and to arguably have one of the greatest main events in WrestleMania history. So good on them. Hard work does the trick. Werner Heim said a match that stands out to me is Hulk Hogan versus King Kong Bundy in the cage match. I remember that too. I think that was 2. Wasn't that WrestleMania 2? Yeah, I think that was 2. Good times, man. Good times. We lost half the audience when we started talking about wrestling, but it's all right. They'll be back for something else. Let's see, what time is it? And I tell you what, that's how I understood the power of the internet, right? That's how I knew that I was finally connected to the rest of the world and to information. Because growing up, I always thought that Macho Man Randy Savage versus Ricky Steamboat at WrestleMania 3 in the Pontiac Silverdome was the greatest match in history. I felt that way. It's how I felt the day that I watched the match as a kid, right? You know, 12 years old, 13 years old. And it wasn't to the internet, when somebody asked somebody on the internet and I got to see a video and they said, yeah, you know, this is the greatest match of all time. I said, I ain't the only one that thinks that. See, there's people out there that think like me. Southside 77 said, rest in peace, Andre the Giant. Salutes to the boss, Andre the Giant. IB said, watch the interview with the dude who made Macho Man's clothes. It was the same dude who made clothes for Jimi Hendrix. He said Macho Man would always be putting the outfits together wrong. You know? Crazy. Crazy history, man. Crazy history. Culminated into last night. Everything was good about that match except for the celebration at the end. It was like Cody had to handle his own celebration. But it looks like Triple H is going to be a good look for the company, and it's long overdue. Vince McMahon been, you know, out of loop and out of touch for a long time. Ian Eslip said, Ian Eslip said, it's crazy how a beer can looked in Andre Giant's hands. That guy was huge. Yeah, he was the 8th wonder of the world. Chucky Chingong said, my counselor has the $1 Million Man's sister-in-law. My counselor was the $1 Million Man's sister-in-law. He came to our school, I guess. Ted DiBiase is from here. Oh, he's from Arizona? IB said Undertaker versus Mankind in the cage. Great theatrical moments, man. You know, you look at it, it's the longest running soap opera. Kind of, you know. Longest running soap opera. I mean, you look at All My Children, they're on episode 11,000 this, that, and the other. But it was a good night, man. It was a good night for them. I was glad to see a couple of guys validated out there. It was dope. It was dope. Every dog has his day. That's the facts. Every dog has his day. Don't forget, y'all, the 20th, we're going to be back on with the Flores Twins. The 20th of April. It's a Saturday. Evening noon, early evening noon. And we're going to talk about these PDF files, man. And not just them. We're going to talk about actors. And I'm going to do some research and see, man. Because we seem to be picking and choosing a whole lot. And it's like, are we so far gone? There's no hope. Can't even protect fucking babies anymore. Let's see. 15-minute warning. 15-minute warning. 420. Smoke them if you got them. Actually, it's 313 here. But everybody's having a chill Monday. It's actually a 70-degree day in Chicago. I'm sitting here with this hoodie on. It's hot in the sun. Cool in the shade. Let me see what this eclipse is looking like. I think it's over for me. Yeah, sun. A little bit. Little tiny little nibble out there. It's crazy. Everybody was outside looking up with their glasses on when I was walking this way. I wasn't going to try to burn my eyes out. Baltazar said, I watched the WWE highlights and my guy John Cena, The Rock, and my guy John Cena, The Rock, Undertaker definitely are old. They definitely showed their age. It was kind of cringe. I mean, they showed their age in compared to what? Us? Because that's a bunch of diesel-ass old motherfuckers if you ask me. You know what I mean? Again, they didn't have to do much. Undertaker didn't have to do much. He just had to arrive, chokeslam, and disappear. That was enough for my homegirl that was there, Peaches, enough for her to have a legendary moment where she could tell her kids, I was there during the, when the Undertaker popped up. So it was good enough for them. It's popping, Pebs. Salutes. Thank you for coming through, Pebbles. Where y'all at? Y'all at the park? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll see y'all. I'll holler at y'all before the weekend come. Chuck G gonna say you'll have Pete on too. Nice. He's been on the low. I can see how Junior was more the talker and Pete the coordinator. Good duel. Pep said, nah, no park today. Okay, that's what's up. We just chilling. We was doing a Eclipse live stream, impromptu Eclipse live stream. Salute, Peps. Can't wait to hang out. For sure. I'll see y'all then. Yeah, people been on the low, I mean, again, these guys' wives just went to prison, They just came home from prison. I mean, it takes time to get acclimated back to real life, and that time was interrupted. So these guys got to be there for their family, and they're busy. They got a lot of things they got to do. All right, Ian. Salutes to you, bro. But they got to do what they got to do. They got kids to tend to. Whenever they're bored or whenever they got a minute, I'm sure they come check us out. They give a listen and probably don't say nothing. And the times where they can't talk, they do. But we will have them on the 20th, and P will be here. It'll be good to talk to P. Haven't talked to him in a while. It's dope though. Very dope. Let's see. Battery life is good. Let's see. Wow. In 10 minutes, y'all. 10 minutes. It'll be Diddy Day 6 premiering on the channel. So make sure y'all check that out. I don't even think I don't even know how I set that up. I know it's just supposed to drop at 3:30. Jonathan said JB coming through like his ears be ringing, doing Spanish homework and all. Yeah, his ears do be ringing. Like, what they say about me? Chuck Chigon said the feds suck. That's harsh that they got out. The wives go in. They could have done home arrest. That's that bullshit. Facts. Zoraida said the Undertaker. Yes, he was all just part of the show. No real fighting. He just showed up and gave the audience scary vibes. That's it. That's all he needed to do. He was just part of the show. He wasn't the show. Cena running down. Yeah, Cena. They're all older looking dudes, but they're all diesel as shit. Whatever, worked. Whatever. What's it called? Gear they're on. Chucky said, yeah, they could have. I mean, yeah, they could have made sure that they kept the family structure intact after all this time, but they chose not to. But the feds will fed. All right, there's one thing we know for sure, that the feds, when it's time for the feds to fed, the feds gon' fed. The feds gon' fed. Hopefully the ladies get home sooner than later. Hopefully they get home sooner than later. But yeah, Undertaker he just popped up, man. They didn't need to do a big deal. He did what he had to do. There's kids in there. When people are judging pieces of art, pieces of work, there's kids there that are inspired today that are going to create something in 20 years because of what they saw today. That's just the truth. Inspiration is every day. And that just plants a seed for the future. Chucky said that's why it's best to just stay straight. Both sides are dirty. That's a fact. It's just another game, dog. That's all it is. That's a fact. Both sides are dirty. And what are you willing to do? What are you willing to support? If your money runs all the way up to the top to a PDF file ex-trafficker, then kind of blood you got on your hands. A lot of people don't care. It's okay, they don't have to care. Don't have to worry about me when I talk about it then. Shy, how do you feel about people calling it fake as opposed to accepting that it's predetermined entertainment? Yeah, it's the same. Okay, you want me to give you, it's the same as people calling me chill ill. Right? It's a simple distinction. Sometimes it's not a priority in our brainwaves to work that out. So they say, oh, it's fake. Then they get Dr. Schultz. You know what I'm saying? Nothing fake about the injuries that those guys go through. Nothing fake about, the work that they have to put in. Nothing fake about the workload. Right? So it's going to be an insult to them when they hear it. That's something that a boxer or MMA fighter can't understand. Because their mentality is, I go in there and I really put it on the line every day. Well, so do they. People die in their ring too. So it's just humans. It's the same reason a Polish judge can mispronounce a medium difficulty Spanish name, but expect their high difficulty Polish name to be, perfectly pronounced and enunciated. You know what I'm saying? So that's just basically it. People don't really give a shit about what's important to other people. Same way a boxer could say to an MMA fighter, "Your striking is shit," and not understand that it takes a whole different stance, because I'm worried about the lower half of my body, as to where you don't have to worry about the lower half. You could just work from the waist up. I hope this is making sense. But it's all just those little things. It's the same as somebody that calls me Chill Ill and hasn't worked out in their head what it really is, what my name really is. Same thing between somebody that calls it fake. Tell an MMA fighter, "Your striking sucks." He's like, "What you mean my striking sucks? Your wrestling sucks." And the boxer's like, "I know, I don't wrestle." So that's basically that. Let's see. That's basically that. Wrestling's fake. Oh, look at all that fake blood. Yeah? You see him 30 years later, how many scars he got in his forehead? Some people think CNN and Fox News are real. Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, you could barely convince me that there was an eclipse. I said it looked like there was two guys up there cranking, and the moon was shifting across the sun. But what do I know, all right? With that said, Jonathan said you articulated it perfectly. I always felt the way when people would call it fake, knowing that what they go through and whatnot. It's not an easy game. Very hard business, and a very hard business, and the history of horrible things in that business is a testament to how hard it is. So salutes to them. Appreciate it. Hashtag your life, my entertainment. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. Hundreds up in the chat. We're gonna get out of here. Make sure in 5 minutes, y'all go check out the Diddy Day 6, man. If you guys didn't catch us on the live the other day, catch Diddy Day 6 in about 5 minutes on my channel. Especially when people don't trip on movies and shit. Yo, movies be the most unrealistic bullshit. And they worried about a wrestler that goes out there and do it live every night. Does it live. You break your neck, you make the wrong move. You know what I mean? So, you gotta relax. Right? I'm gonna take my ass back and do my audition, get my travel plans ready. And who knows, man? You might see my face on the live again before we keep it moving. Shout out Chucky Chigon, shout out Old Soul. I can't scroll through the chat, so I'm gonna just think. Shout out Nathan Wallace, who I saw here today. Zoraida was here today. Goth Beauty popped up for a little bit. Vernon Himes was in here today. Chucky Chingon, Jonathan Pantoja per usual. Who else did we see in here? Ian was up in here. Chucky said it's weird we haven't heard nothing of El Nino. I wonder if he's cooperating too. I'm pretty sure everybody is on the cooperation train. Now we're gonna see who's on the PDF file train next. That's what we on, all right? Boom, Ian was out there. Salutes to him. Who else did I see in here today? Valtazat, salute to you. Pebs, appreciate you for coming through. Who else did I peep up in here today? 030 North was in on the check-in early. Adrian was traveling. He's in Cabo. Salutes to Adrian. Jonathan says, salute Shia. Thank you for another great live. I wish you the best on your audition. May God bless you. Salutes to you, sir. Thank you very much. Anything that's hindering any of y'all today, I hope that eclipse just wash that shit away. Right? I appreciate you guys. We always have a good time. And make sure y'all go check out Diddy Day 6. And what else? Don't forget, April 20th, we're going to have the Flores twins. And I guess that's pretty much it, man. With that said, y'all have a good time. If there's anybody that I forgot to shout out in the chat, my apologies. I'm going to figure out how to scroll this back and forth. So But I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all later. All right, make sure that y'all go and check out, what's it called? Check out Diddy Day 6, man, in like 2 minutes. Peace. Jaden Part 1 and 2, Jonathan. Yes, that's it. Make sure y'all go check out the Jaden Perkins story, man. The young man deserved better, and it's an important story, and it could be you, and it could be your kid. So make sure you give it, check it out. Right? All right, y'all. Peace. Y'all stay safe. Have a great day. I'll holla. Peace. Young Jizzle. Salute.